Happy 4th of July, gang. It's your boy ZaZa back with another banger. Listen, in a previous video, we talked about the importance of knowing the traits to spot when looking for a male. And today, we break down the difference of what actually is a true breeder male versus just using any old male. Every male, in fact, is not a true breeder male. Every male is not actually a real stud. So today, we give you exactly what you need to identify a true breeder male and the differences in a true breeder male versus any old male. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Get it!
Like, comment, share, subscribe, you heard me?
Yeah, you know it.
Turn up the leaf blower and the lawnmower. He smoked the sour. Should've been a hippie, should've been a shower. Bread with no dread, black cock, who ya?
Another thing, don't forget to join the Discord.
Hey gang, make sure you visit the website zazagenetics.com. Everything is half off for Independence Day. I hope everybody is having an awesome holiday with loved ones. Enjoy. Light up some fireworks for me, man. So what is a true breeder male? A male that consistently passes off the traits that we need throughout each generation, no matter how long you hold on to him, right? He's going to consistently pass on vigor, athleticism, terpene profile you looking for, trichome expression, all of the things that we need all in one package, right? And he's going to do it consistently every single time. He's going to automatically pass off resistance, the structure we're looking for, all of the good things. We could think about it as the elite male in terms of breeding. A true breeder male has proven himself through progeny testing. So you know what he can do. You've seen what he can do, right? You've seen the results in the offspring. A true breeder male is going to show elite signs, all the things that we want before and after flowering. So keep that in mind as well. It's just going to show all of those traits that we want to pass down before and after flowering. It's going to check all of those boxes. So what makes a male not a breeder male, right? First off, no data, right? We don't know what his capabilities are. We don't know what traits he can pass down or at what level, what allelic frequency he's going to add to your gene pool. We just don't know. We don't have the proper data, right, on what he passes down. Weak terps during the stem rub. Stem rub is going to be huge. We talked about the importance of a stem rub when, looking for a male. In this case, no difference. Actually, even more important when we thinking in terms of a true breeder male, because it's one of those boxes that need to be checked along with other boxes as well. Unstable genetics, of course, that's a given, right? Undesirable traits, herm tendencies, weaknesses, susceptibility to pest or mold or whatever issues that may arise environmentally. Just used for, with no real purpose behind, right? It's always a chance we can get lucky, right? It's always a chance, like a boxer. A boxer always has a puncher's chance, like they say. But in this case, same thing. Like you always got a chance at luck, right? That's why F1s are so popular, because it kind of reduces that risk level when thinking in terms of only showing dominant traits off, right? If we know what we're looking at and we don't see any undesirables, it's a good chance that we put those two parents together that the kids aren't going to show any undesirables too. It's always the ones that we don't see that are always the most important for us to be concerned with, and that's the recessive traits. All right, so how do we spot a true breeder male? Always my number one, vigor, athleticism, fast speed, right? Uniformity, symmetrical growth, right? It looks good, aesthetically pleasing, right? Next, stem rub. Check your stems early. If your male is showing signs of loud expression and loud complex smells, right? Often gassy, fruity, all of the things, all of the terpene profiles we fall in love with. Some of the old anything that's sort of on point, could be overwhelming, could be putrid, could be whatever you are. Hopefully you dealing with a male where you already have done the research on a lineage and you know what traits are possible to come out when we think in terms of terpene profile. So something a little bit overwhelming, like, whoa, something to knock you back a little bit. We want pre-flower to be clean, control signs of development, right? No early busting, trichomes on the stalk. Usually rare, but it's super good indication. You could pretty much, if one of those boxes check and you have a pretty frosty stalk, and also the children or the offspring also are frosty, then that's a good sign of a true breeder male as well. In progeny testing, man, just your experience. Remember, we use a certain form of back cross in order to test out different phenotypes and expressions that may come out. Test the allelic frequency, how often they come out. Things like a test cross. Learn how to properly use a test cross to get the information you need when it comes to trying to identify a true breeder male. And it'll definitely help you go back and look at videos on some of our previous videos when we talk about test cross and forms of back crossing. A true breeder male is not picked overnight. It's gonna take time, patience, and stress testing, cloning, right? Don't forget, cloning is super important. When we find a true breeder male, we want to keep it around as much as possible. We want to keep it around as long as possible. So clone. Make sure you got backups of clones. Make sure you got a rooted clone and then a version that's not rooted. You got pollen available for this male, and make sure that you keep the male around as long as possible when you do finally identify that true breeder male. Just take the steps that we went over in this video, and I can almost guarantee you'll find that true breeder male. Make sure you run testers, tests. You test yourself. Don't put nothing out. Don't depend on people. They don't, you are gaining this experience on your own. You are learning this breeding thing on your own. Don't rely on other people to look for or look at genetics that you are creating, right? Make sure you run your own test program in-house, and nothing should get outside of your house until you have tested everything. And when it comes to a true breeder male, you need to be doing a lot of environmental testing along the way to make sure that he carries those resistances and athleticisms and vigors that we're looking for when we think in terms of traits. Have you ever found a true breeder male? You ever found a stud? Let me know about it in the comments, man. Let me know about it in the comments, and make sure you visit ZaZagenetics.com. Independence Day, everything 50% off, man. Be safe out there. Enjoy time with your family. Much love, man. QCE the podcast every Saturday. Make sure you don't miss an episode. Visit ACinfinity.com. Use code Team ZaZa. Get you some gear at a discounted price and help me earn a commission, man. So much love. Shout out to all my Breeder University students. I'll see you July 14th at Breeder Orientation, 9 p.m. Discord, Breeder University Discord. So make sure that you are there on time and be prepared to ask all your questions, man. Much love, man. Enjoy the holiday. I love you guys. And until we see you again, I'm out of here, man.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, you heard me?
Yeah, you know it. So stuck, man. Yeah. To the gang, man.
They know me in DC, they know me in VA. You know I got shot out the DMV. ZaZa Genetics, New Jersey.